I think the biggest surprise was even amongst people who are steeped in policy making, or as elected officials making law, or as real estate participants of any stripe, even people who own hundreds of millions of dollars or billions of dollars of real estate, hardly anyone understands our property tax system. And that's just shame on us in government for having made such a fog of it all. And we owe it to everyone to do a better job. We need to do a lot to expand people's understanding of the complex property tax system that has been given to us if we're going to make the system more predictable and accountable. So we've been undertaking a lot of work to expand that understanding. The Market Analyst Day that we had yesterday was an important part of that. We'll be publishing an annual report in the first quarter that we think will really help to explain not only to locals but also to outsiders who are considering investing here how it works. We can't make a system more predictable if no one understands the system to begin with. I think the biggest challenge actually is that lack of understanding of how the system actually works. Some people think that if we raise assessment levels overall, that raises revenue, and that's not actually true. The amount of revenue that has to be raised through levies is a given. That's $15 billion in Cook County. What our work doesn't raise additional revenue. What it does is it divides up that bill amongst us according to the market value of our property. That's what we're supposed to be doing, is figuring out the market value of everyone's property. And so assessment's only meaningful in terms of how it's compared to others. And so we all have an interest in everyone being assessed fairly, transparently, accountably here in Cook County. So for example, if you are an owner of an apartment, you should care as much about how we're assessing office buildings and industrial buildings and single family homes as the next person. They're all interconnected because they all determine your share of the pie. The other surprise is really been pleased with the level of engagement that the public, that commercial participants have. There's really a consensus behind reform. We're so pleased to have Mayor Lightfoot there, but also the commercial real estate community showing engagement on how more predictability and accountability helps everyone. One of the things that we really underline is how important it is to have the growth in the base and the value of total assessed value for everyone. The greater the base is, the lower the rate is on everyone. And so the more comfortable people can feel in stepping in and taking risk, investing in neighborhoods, taking on all the work that takes to build business, and that's what really drives growth.